Kat and Alfie may be ecstatic to be back in each other's arms. Everyone else is appalled, and Roxy has to stop Phil from beating him up. Instead, he crashes his car and tells him they'll be out by Christmas. Roxy gets her annulment papers and celebrates by getting drunk in the Vic and flirting with Carl, a rotten rebound if ever there was one. Tina tries to cover for her with Ronnie when she stays at Carl's, but her sister's wise to her and decides to book them one-way tickets to Ibiza on New Year's Day. Meanwhile, Janine fires Lucy and Danny to free up some cash, and she buys the Vic off Phil. That won't be good for business. Dexter's in self-destruct mode, and when Ava won't tell him where Sam is, his behaviour gets worse and Phil sacks him. Dexter snaps at Jay and dobs him into Abby over his one-night stand. He then tries to make things right with Abby, but just makes it worse by revealing Lola knew. And Janine dumps Joey after she realises he lied that he tried to make Alice plead guilty. But he almost, but not quite, persuades Kat that Janine is the murderer. Next, it's Corey. David's pushed to the edge when Nick tries to banish him from the street after he discovers he's staying with Audrey, while Kylie is just as hostile. She throws David's cash gift in his face, but he begs her for a second chance and reveals he was suicidal when he learned about her fling with Nick. Gail takes pity and lets him see the kids while Kylie's out, but Nick blows his top when he returns to find him there. He tells Gail she has to choose him or David. Nick feels terrible about Gail's upset when they realise David wants to go to the police to confess, and he talks him out of it. Is there hope of reconciliation? Todd makes more trouble after Brian reveals to Sean what Todd said, and he gets revenge by telling Julie that Brian has a job offer in Wales. It's news to her. Will they ever agree on kids and their future? It looks bleak, and when Brian gets a job, Julie encourages him to go for it, alone. And an old army pal of Gary's arrives on the street. Cal's a personal trainer and his first client is Dev, while Michelle wants Steve to be a second, which should provide some comedy gold. Next we head across to the Dales. Charity's trying to make a decent fist of things and agrees to have Archie's first birthday at Holgate. Although she confesses Debbie, it's a struggle. Her resolve soon gives way and Lisa's horrified to see her in a car, revving her engine with Rachel and Archie in her sights. But instead, she gives Jay an ultimatum and turns up at the Nativity to get his answer. Will she get what she wants, or are they completely finished? Priya's mood lifts when she flirts with Reese, a personal trainer, and gets a reaction out of David, although Alicia stops him from telling her about the wedding. He tries again and fails, so Alicia says they'll do it together. But when Priya sidetracks him with the scan, they decide to hold off until after the baby. Megan and Declan hold a Vegas night to woo investors, but instead an unhinged Deck bets his entire portfolio against Gil's hotel investment. There are worries he's completely losing it when he hits Megan, and he's crushed when she says she's moving out and taking up Gil's job offer.